Disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips a balance in favor of fair use. Okay, you guys, this is from newson6.com. Former Inspector General suing state for wrongful termination after Narconon whistleblowing. So what does this tell you? When the Inspector General is supposed to be the one that you can go to report crimes in Scientology, and you see what they did? Do you guys see? And this is dated September 6, 2017. Scientology? You must downright be scared at this point, eh? Former Inspector General, okay, I already read that. State Inspector General who wanted to shut down the Scientology-based Narconon Arrowhead drug treatment. A state inspector, they're supposed to be higher ranking than Scientology, you guys. Supposed to be. Who wanted to shut down the Scientology-based Narconon Arrowhead drug treatment facility. You heard? You heard, right? Because all of the wrongful deaths is suing the state. So the Inspector General is suing the state. So Scientology, you can run, but you can't hide. And the tides are really turning. And your Narconon facilities are going to be shut down because of all the criminal activities. Dated September 6, 2017. Narconon Arrowhead. The state inspector general who wanted to shut down the Scientology-based Narconon Arrowhead drug treatment facility is suing the state. Kim Poff says she was fired after blowing the whistle. Department of Justice, Homeland Security. She was fired after blowing the whistle, Department of Justice, on an attempted cover-up. A motion asking for a jury trial in the case was filed in federal court Tuesday. In the filing, Poff said she not only lost her job with the Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse when she pushed to shut down Narconon, but was then fired from her new job at DHS when her attorney told News 9 about what was going on. You must be mad, huh, Scientology? Huh. Shows you guys who's on the take, right? On August 19th, 2014, in this story, Narconon investigators sue Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse. News 9 reported on Poff's firing from the Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse. In court filings at that time, Poff alleged that Commissioner Terry White and other leadership in the agency attempted to hide the findings of her investigation into the deaths of 3 people at the facility because they did not want to get involved with litigation involving the Church of Scientology. Pussy! Poff says she was terminated when she continued to push the state to shut down the facility. I'm trying to figure out what state this is. According to the latest motion, Poff was terminated in less than 72 hours from when the story hit the news. You gotta wonder who Scientology was paying, right? When this happened? Who'd you pay, Scientology? OSA, Office of Special Affairs, cronies? Who did you guys give the money to? Inquiring MF minds want to know. Poff's attorney, Rachel Boussette, wouldn't comment on the recent filing. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Scientology, what you gonna do when they come for you? But Gary Richardson, who sued Narconon on behalf of the families of the young people who died there, says it appears to him like there was a cover-up. Says it appears to him like there was a cover-up. Department of Justice, Homeland Security, Federal Bureau of Investigation. I have heard through the recent years that there is a concern by the state is having Narconon filed suit against them, said Richardson Wednesday. No one from DHS would go on camera. Of course they wouldn't. But in legal filings, they say DHS Director Ed Lake, listen to this, you guys, Ed Lake, Eddie, had no idea Puff had been fired from the Department of Mental Health until her story hit the news, and when they pulled her file, they realized she lied on her application. Isn't that great, you guys? Fair gaming, anyone? Threats and intimidation? Coercion? Falsifying reports? Puff's attorney says everyone at DHS involved in hiring her knew what happened at the Department of Mental Health before she was hired, and the state was conspiring. The state was conspiring to stop her from talking about it. Meanwhile, bodies are piling up. You see how they feed off little people? You see this? A federal judge will now decide if this case will go forward. So I'll leave a link in the description box. I still don't know what state this is. Link in the description box, like and subscribe if you choose. Otherwise, have an amazing day or night, wherever you are. Peace.